So I think charisma is the biggest thing I say. This guy has this aura of invisibility. Like you are around Jocko, nothing is going to happen to you. This is something that I think stood out to all of us. Everybody wanted to be with him and wanted to do things that he does. But Jocko was second in charge, AOIC, and Kabi was the chief. So we hijacked the Rosh Hashanah. Well, Jocko wouldn't like me saying hijack, so we just did the VBSS, vessel boarding surgeon seizure. So we did that. So there was a Russian tanker smuggling oil from Iraq, and it was pretty interesting because they knew that we were looking at them, we were shadowing them, so they were flying on the edges of other countries, of the territorial water of other countries. So when Carl came to take it down, we had like maybe a couple minutes to turn this tanker away. Otherwise, we would have to jump off the tanker in the water, because otherwise it would cause international incident. Mm-hmm. Foreign forces, coming into the different country, but without the permission. So we did. We just started so quick. We just turned it away. So those Jocko, Rob O'Neill, I remember that guy is the funniest guy in the world. He can sing, he can play piano and kill terrorists with the same ease as no difference. So the guy has almost over 400 combat missions. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is I don't know anybody who has more, and 2 silver stars. So that was before he went to SEAL Team 6. But that was a great guy. He was the funniest guy, and we were part of me and Rob were part of the E5 Mafia in Jocko's platoon, Mr. F and Jocko's platoon. So they were great officers too. I mean, I have to tell you this, that in my career in SEAL teams, I have not seen officers that were inept. Maybe I was just lucky, but there were officers that people did not like, maybe as much as others, but everybody respected them. They were those who made to the teams, because their SIF is a little bit more difficult to get to that selection. So those who made, I mean, I have full respect. I never worked with bad officers. I worked with officers who may like less or more, but they were all good, solid operators.
So being an operator underneath Jocko, in live combat in some of the most dangerous
in
points
Iraq
in the
too,
war. Yeah, and we'll circle back there in a sec, but in the most dangerous, cities and battles that we had within that war, what would you say stood out to you in terms of, because again, Jocko is pretty notorious for being a great leader, and you saw direct combat under him.
Well, I've seen it directly. I work with him. I work for him. So I think charisma is the biggest thing I say. This guy has this aura of invisibility. Like you are around Jocko, nothing is going to happen to you. This is something that I think stood out to all of us. Everybody wanted to be with him and wanted to do things that he does. Well, by the way, he showed up in the platoon. It's like, well, I'm going to choke out the entire platoon in like 10 minutes. And he almost did, he almost did. He choked out everybody except 2 guys that just ran away. So they just remembered that they had some admin things to do. So they said, we'll just go very quick, do the paperwork, we'll be right back. And they never showed back. So about everybody else, we did get choked out as a lesson. And then he was teaching us jiu-jitsu. And I tell you, I became really good. And I was choking out in Kuwait when some big guys in the ring, like from CBs or from some other formations. And he made us good. That's not only in jiu-jitsu, but also with our performance as operators. He made us all better. I remember I met Jocko first time when he showed up in SEAL Team 2, before he choked us out in the platoon. So we're doing the tests, we're doing the swim, the qualifications dive. And so they put me in the pair with Jocko and one other guy. So it was like an odd 3-man pair. So I look at Jocko, it's like, that guy is It's huge. It's thick. He ain't swimming fast, so easy ride. Oh, man. So I was the buoy man, and so he dragged me, the buoy, and the other guy through the water like a woods. I mean, we could not keep up with him. So I thought I would overbreathe my rig, my dragger. And he was extremely strong, but also, again, you didn't feel, when you were with him, you didn't feel that he was superior to you or something. You just feel this is the guy you want to be with. This is the guy you want to work for. This is the guy you want to have as a leader. Mm-hmm. So that's how I and all the guys I work with, this is how they perceive. That was a monster. The guy is a beast, and it still is.